Good evening, Tangerines. Welcome to another episode of Sunday Morning Tangents with a couple of
Tangents. Jason, sorry. It's just you were cutting off. You were going, and then it went quiet, and then,
I cut off on Discord. I don't cut off on OBS, so it picks up in the recording. So we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Don't worry. Remember, Danny. Okay, we ready to pose? 3,
Yeah.
2. I don't know what I was doing.
I was going
looking
to
at
do
the
that. I was going to do the thing you told
Don't
me
do
not
that.
to do.
Don't do that.
I was
People are
going
gonna
to.
think we're Illuminati or something.
What's up, Jason? How you doing? How's the folks? How's everybody at?
Okay.
How's everybody at?
Where's
You
this
know?
coming from? The folks are well. Folks are well. How are you? How are your folks?
My folks are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all shaving and stuff.
What?
Yeah, I had to my nail, my finger.
What?
Keep going, Jason. I don't want. Keep going. It was a joke that I misfired. Okay, just keep going. All right, just keep going. Just keep going.
You threw me off.
Yeah,
my
I know.
rhythm
I'm
right
off
there.
too. I'm off too right now.
You were
I'm off
talking
too
about
right
folks, and then you were talking about your fingers and shaving your fingers, like some sort of horror movie.
now. Oh. Okay,
No, this is not a segue. It's not a
Okay.
segue. We do talk about horror movies way too often here.
It's just scary, you know. It makes it scary.
What is?
Oh, yesterday, talking about horror movies. We just like it a lot.
They're
We
fun.
just find a little spooky thing. Though, a small thing I want to say though, we went to watch Insidious yesterday, and the lady next to me was sitting next to me.
Denise?
No, not Denise. Denise goes like this. Just she watches us the stuff, but she se tapa los oídos. She pretty much covers her ears. But the lady next to me, I think she was just going like this.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Why are you
I'm like-
going?
yes, that's what I was gonna say.
For
least
for those listening, Danny was covering his eyes.
Yeah. So pretty much, she was just covering the eyes the whole time when there was something scary was about to happen.
I mean,
So
I guess it's part of the thrill, though. Like if you go to a horror maze at Universal, you kind of like oh no.
Okay. I don't want to go more horror stuff, but Denise and I watched a YouTube video about this in Pennsylvania. I think they had a whole horror theme park.
Oh
And
wow.
it looks pretty cool, Jay. It looks pretty cool. I forgot the name of it. We were like, should we go? It looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. It was pretty cool theme park. Horror theme park.
Denise says in here, I didn't cover my eyes, I covered my ears. Yeah, he did. He did say you covered your ears. He was saying the other lady sitting next to him was covering her eyes.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you for saying that, because somebody will be like, why are you saying stuff that way?
You said somebody. You mean Denise, right?
No, when I said somebody, it was somebody.
Do you have a piercing on?
I have piercing. I always have piercing.
Do you usually though?
I think so.
Hmm.
Not in the morning. Not in the morning.
Oh, you don't put them on in the mornings.
Mm-mm. You never have piercing, Jason? You
I
never
never-
got piercing?
No, I never pierce anything.
Uh,
I never pierce.
do you ever?
Hmm?
You don't want to, or?
No, I never really grew up desiring a piercing. Same thing with tattoos. I don't know if it was like the Catholic guilt in me the Catholic that would guilt me, the Catholic in me that would guilt me to not do it. Like, oh, God made you the way you were meant to be made, whatever. I don't know if that's what it was. I don't think so, but I never really had a desire.
I don't know if you can tell, but one of them is not center. I think this is the one that's not center.
Where'd you get it done, Claire's?
No.
Oh.
So I told my I was 16. I told my mom. My mom told me, I'll let you get your ears pierced, and I even go buy your ears pierced if you get all A's on that year of school, whatever, or something like that. And I did. I got mostly A's. I think it was my sophomore year. And she even went to buy me the earrings that I had. I lost them a long time ago, some gold ones or something. And then I was just like, no, I'll do it myself. And I did it with a needle. No, actually, no. I just literally got the earring, put a little alcohol, and just put it in there. I swear to God. That's what I did.
You're not the first person I heard to do this. What drove you to do that? Were you not scared that it was gonna hurt a lot?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
weird. I would have been
Yeah.
no, thank you.
No, no, just did it. Just
You ever think
you
about
know.
getting another piercing?
No, I was telling Denise that when I was younger, I wanted to do something like over here,
Oh wow.
my eyebrow, the eyebrow piercing. But then I saw somebody and look what douchey they look like, and I'm like, nah,
Excuse me.
bless you.
Thank you.
I was like, nah, I'm okay.
You know, I'm putting him on blast right now. Jonathan used to have a lip piercing right here.
Ooh.
Sexy
And
little
what
boy.
happened? And what happened?
I think he outgrew it. Not literally. I mean, not literally outgrew it. I think he matured past it. I don't know actually. Let's ask him why he stopped wearing it. Maybe we made
Yeah.
fun of him too much. Maybe I made fun of him too much.
Jason, I can see you making fun of him too
Okay,
much.
come on.
Jason, I can see you being a little, yeah. You can be a little too much,
We gotta get him
Yeah,
on
what-
here talk about our origin story. Mine and his.
You always tell him. You always tell him to get on, but he doesn't want to.
Little fucking pansy.
Look, hold on. No, I
Yeah.
want to ask this though before we move on.
I knew you wanted to. I felt that.
The
coming out of you.
piercings. Why do people pierce their genitals? And I get it for pleasure. I get it. But Jason, would you let a little piercing in your pee-pee?
No, I don't want that. I don't even want to
Imagine the
pierce my
thing-
ears. I feel like that's gonna hurt.
But imagine how that would hurt.
I'm imagining it.
Ah. Let's move on. I don't want to think about it. Let's move on to the topic that I wanted to talk about, Jason, because last time I think I say you screwed it up. I think
Well,
we
look.
both did.
I apologized to Christian directly. I apologize for my mishaps. I also apologize because we recorded a whole episode. I know in 15 minutes of the first 15 minutes were just completely off. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
So today we're going to recuperate. Talk about probably just part one of a very delayed episode of my trip to Japan, which is I've been back home for like a month now, right? It's been about a month.
I think so. It's like 3 weeks.
Oh yeah. Why does it feel like I've been here longer?
Because Jason, you went to the whole status where like you come back and you're like, ugh, life.
Life sucks, man. Life fucking sucks. It's the worst.
You think can this just be the hell? If there's a hell, be like, are you serious, people? Come on, come on. Sometimes nobody has a good life over here on Earth. Not everybody's gonna have. If you become poor, there's no way for you to go up. You're not gonna have a good life. That's gonna be hell for somebody.
When do you think there was the last time society was at a point where it was like, we're all good right now? Probably never, right?
Oof. I don't think so. No. Somebody can argue, oh, maybe when we were evolving. No. Even then, you had to survive for food.
Gotta
and-
survive past the dinosaurs.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah. They don't want a T-Rex chasing your ass.
65.
So no, Jason.
Adam Driver. You watched that movie?
I need to see it. I do want to watch that one.
I saw the one on the plane. It was boring.
Ugh, don't say that. Come on.
Don't watch that. Just go watch Indiana Jones.
I do want to watch that. Yeah. But anyways, topic to Japan. We were talking about Japan, Jason.
Yes. We're talking about Japan.
Okay. Yes, we messed up. You've been back 3
Sure.
weeks. You had a little bit of realism when you came back. You said.
Post-vacation depression.
Ooh.
Never heard of it before. Well, I probably heard about it once or twice, but never really felt it ever until coming back. It was very
Well,
sad.
you went for like 2 weeks, 2 full weeks, right?
It was like 16 days.
Yeah.
17 nights. I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah. It was a long time. It was very well spent. I believe in our first recording, you asked about how much I spent. I think I said. I don't know if I feel comfortable anymore.
Why?
I don't know. Just in
I
case someone
think
hears
it.
this.
Look,
Because
no.
there's a lot of privilege that comes out when
No,
you're
Jason,
talking about a
you-
trip and everything I was lucky enough to do. A lot of privilege comes out, and it could be in bad taste.
It can be a bad taste, but also, Jason, it's the opportunity. You had the opportunity. You save money. You work. It's not like you got your money for free. It's not like you got it for free. It's not like you actually went for free.
Feet pics.
Okay, yes. I mean,
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Unless
so-
you're interested.
Unless you were
Christian.
getting this. Oh shit. Unless you were getting. God damn it. Unless you were getting the money from I don't know, from if you were doing YouTube, and then sponsorships, you know. So you'll be fine, Jason.
Oh, I see what
think
you're
it's good.
saying. I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. I see. You're talking about those YouTubers who get to go for free because they get
Yeah,
sponsorships to go.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
type? I think we've talked about it on podcasts before, but what a bunch of baloney that they give all these free stuff to people who either already have it or are wealthy
even
enough
need
to don't need it, wealthy enough to even get it from themselves. But yet sometimes they get those free promotions, free sponsorships, and it's like, come on, people.
Indiana Jones, you know how the Indiana Jones right now the movie's out, so they did promotional crates. I don't know if you've seen them.
I didn't
They were
see it.
sending to some people, and it had like shirts, it had like a wallet, it had like the statue, it had like other shit, so much shit, and it looked pretty cool. And I was like, "Fuck, I want." And I saw somebody getting it. He's like, "Oh, it's so cool!" Oh, like a popular streamer, I think, or somebody. And then he was like, "Oh, let me try this." But then after that you can tell they get those stuff so often they don't appreciate it.
Hmm.
And then I saw this other girl. I think I got it. She's like barely becoming. I don't know. I don't know what she does, to be honest. But I saw her excited about it, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." Why they don't send it to those people? But they had to send it to those people who have more views, who people get follow more.
Because it's all
But,
strategy. You send it to the famous people, and then the nerds like us are gonna watch them, open
and
it,
then
excited, and then we're gonna want to buy it. So they're like,
Mhm.
give one for free, so a bunch of people could pay for it.
And the trips. Talk about the trips. Disney does that a lot, where they invite a lot of streamers or stuff like that to this stuff events that happen in Disney.
It's unfair, man. It's unfair.
It's out there,
You know how
yes.
many people? I think I've probably said this already. How many people in Orange County have never been to Disneyland when it's just around the corner?
Yeah, you told me about that.
It's sad. It's very
You
sad.
told me about that.
It's sad.
You did tell me about that.
Anyway, so that's why I didn't want to say how much I spent, because for us it might be like, well, it's like I've saved it quite, not saved, but
J-
I didn't spend as much as one would think, but for others that might be a lot to save up
How,
for.
how about this, Jason? How about you tell us at the end of the second part of the podcast? Because I do feel like you should tell them, because there's more people are asking about it. More people are going to Japan now
There's
than
a lot
ever
of people.
before.
Yeah.
And I feel like you did a good job on budgeting and doing all the things you did. People might think, "Oh my god, this is like $7,000 or $10,000 trip." It was not. It was not. So
I'll give a
I feel like,
range. I'll give a range.
yeah. So I feel like you should. I think you should still.
Fine, I'll give a range.
Yeah.
But in terms of
Just
saving, in terms of like how we were able to save some money on it, was credit card, Chase Sapphire,
KSF, I prefer.
Chase Sapphire preferred. A lot of good savings. We the plane ticket basically was like 130, 140, 150, something like that, because the rest of it was on points. So that was already a lot of money saving right there. All right. No one wants to hear that right now. They want to hear. Well, I don't even know if anyone wants to hear about my trip to Japan, though.
Just nobody else to hear
Sorry,
us
I'm
talk.
just thinking.
Oh my god!
Apparently, nobody wants to hear us talk. Where's everyone at?
Because Jason, we do these live events where people are like doing something they don't know that.
Yeah, but like, put your stuff away and come join us. No?
I don't. Should we just call people at this point? Do we just start calling people on their phones? Like, hey, we're live right now.
Come join us. We have friends. We're in all these Discord. All right, we're getting off topic again. There's a problem. There's a problem with the part one where we went over time for so much. Is that we just
This is why I already have a plan, Jason. All I want you to talk is the first 4 days.
4
of the
days?
trip to Japan. Yes.
That was basically
four-
just Kyoto.
Okay, the first 5 days.
That
Okay, that's the first half.
let's do
Before-
this. Let's do this. I'm gonna start rambling. You cut me off whenever. Okay.
I was
You
I
come
was gonna say chronological, to be honest.
Okay, I'll try that.
Mm.
We had a nice flight. First of all, we had a flight to Narita originally. Then they added a layover, so I called Chase and they fixed it for me, and they gave us the man,
The
you
next
know what I mean?
airport?
Talking is hard. So then they changed our flight. Same time, same date, same everything pretty much, but we're landing in Haneda, which is
Mm-hmm.
a lot closer to the Tokyo. So that was great.
Smaller
That was
airport,
great.
I believe.
Did
I'll
it feel
take
like a
your word
small
for it.
airport?
I have never been to Narita.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know
Okay.
the size. So we landed. The thing about me, Danny, is I'm a worrywart, as we've discussed before, or maybe I discussed this in the last podcast. I'm a worrywart. I worry about.
Effect.
It's a Monteroso effect. We did have this conversation. Okay, I just want to make sure. I worry about money. I worry about understanding where I'm going, and especially when we're in a new country, with a language I don't speak. Sumimasen. Arigatou gozaimasu. Maybe I do speak it. I'm kind of a little more hyper focused on how we're getting to the hotel. I can't relax. I don't care if I'm in a new country. My brain does not want to relax until I know where I'm sleeping at that night. And so my focus was all on how do we get to the freaking hotel from here.
Yeah. Okay.
We're at the airport. We're picking up the Wi-Fi. We're sending our luggage, which I highly recommend.
Yeah, you
Danny,
told me
you
about
listen to
that.
this? You listening?
Yeah.
No, yeah. It
Highly
sounds
recommend.
pretty cool.
Yamamoto, something like that. They're at airports. They're all over the cities as well. There's a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
You go over there. We paid about, I think it was like $35, US dollars, to send all of our big luggage. So I just had my backpack, which was just in case the stuff doesn't arrive on time. I had my backpack with certain items to keep me up for the night. For that I'll be fine with. Anyways, they sent all the stuff to our hotel. Well, actually, we sent that one to Osaka. Is what we're doing. We were doing 3 nights in Kyoto, something like that. I don't remember exactly, but we sent that stuff to Osaka, which was our second destination.
Osaka is like the second biggest city in Japan, I believe, if it's not Kyoto. But Osaka's a big city.
Pretty big. Kyoto, a lot of walking. No complaints though. It was a lot of walking. Everyone, when I got back, everyone was like, "Oh, you look skinnier. You lost weight." And I was like, "Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. It was probably because I walked a lot." Anyways, Danny, what did we do the first day? We got there. We left our stuff.
Well, I'm asking you, how?
You want highlights?
Well, not just just highlights. But what were you thinking as soon as you landed there? I know the language because everything's in hiragana, katakana, all it's pretty much you like and there's so much. They had so much writing in Japan. People don't realize that there's a lot of writing in Japan, and like posters, like walls. It's a lot of it, and you like, where do I go? You literally lost. But the cool thing about it, Jason, is like we have the phones. I mean, you literally just put it in with the Wi-Fi hotspot, and most of them are really friendly to speak Japanese. Not all of them speak English. So people realize that not all of them speak English. I don't know if you noticed that.
Well, they're not the best at speaking English, and
But they'll try.
I mean, they'll try for sure, and they get shy. We encountered a few that were very shy to speak it with us. But I think it was the first day. Diana, if you're in chat, I don't know if you're out there. Correct me. I don't remember exactly. I think it might have been the first day. Maybe it was when we were actually on our way from. No, I think it was the first day when we were there, and we were looking for how to get to Kyoto from Tokyo. And I was looking at my phone. We didn't know which train station. Once you're in the train station, it could be confusing at first.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it was very confusing at first. So again, I was not very relaxed. I was like looking at my phone. I was looking at some guy who was like some older gentleman. He was walking. He looked a little bit like in a hurry too, but he took the time. Very generous man. God bless this man. He took the time to stop by and be like, "Do you guys need help?" And it was broken English. It wasn't like the way I'm saying it. So at first it threw me off, and I was like, actually, yeah, how do we get here? I don't remember where we were going. I think we were looking for the Shinkansen, I believe.
Bullet train.
Yeah, the bullet train. but he was thankfully very, very kind and took the minute to help us. He helped us more than the actual station employee, which is not his fault. I think he misunderstood what we were looking for. We also weren't exactly sure what to even ask or what to look for. It was very confusing, very overwhelming, and very scary. A lot of people walking fast. They got places to be, people to see. A lot of.
And what you learn? And what you learn about the walking fast and walking normal? What you have to do in Japan?
What did I learn?
Yeah.
Get the hell out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Get the hell out of the way. People are walking fast behind you. Move to the side. You got a lane. You know what I mean? What was I saying, Danny? Where was I at? I was in Kyoto.
So you were in Kyoto. You're about the Shinkansen, right? Let's say you're in the Shinkansen. All right, you go into your hotel. I'm
Tired.
pretty sure you were tired.
Yeah,
Tired, right?
Yeah, we were tired. It was after a 11-hour flight. Then, I'm gonna need some correction. I don't remember how long the Shinkansen was, the bullet train was, but it wasn't. I want to say it was like an hour or two.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. You could just Google it and it'll come up. Google Maps was great. They tell you which cart on the train to get off for quicker transfer to the next train. That was great. And which entrance to the train station is going to be best. So that was also very helpful. Great stuff. Once you understand the train system, Danny, I felt very accomplished once I was like, I understand this now.
Mm-hmm.
I understand what that name means, what that number means. I understand this.
All you need is a Japanese passport, and you're already a Japanese person, right?
Me? Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
So the first days they were in Kyoto, you said?
Yeah. The first 2 or 3 days were in Kyoto. A lot of walking, a lot of shopping. What did we do? I think
the castle.
We went to the castle that first day. Yeah. It was nice to just walk around. You couldn't go into that castle specifically or anything, so that was okay. But
you
I
guys
still enjoyed it.
Couldn't go into it.
Not that one. Maybe not that day. Maybe not that day,
Gotcha.
but it was so cool just walking around and seeing the different environments and how clean the restrooms are there. Every restroom, public or not, they're just the cleanest. We went to a different castle. I think this one was also this one was also in Kyoto. I forgot what it was called, but it was one of the more popular ones. I had to go number 2 afterwards.
And that's scary.
It
Going
is if you're in
somewhere new?
America.
Yeah.
But in Japan, it's like whatever.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
No poop stains, Adrian. No poop stains.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking. Because of course they got bidets. These genius inventions that
I think we should have it over here. And there's cheap versions, by the way. People say, no, there's other cheap. You can add some add-ons on your toilet. I think they cost like $80. So
I've never tried one of those. I've heard they're fine. I've heard they're good, but I don't know. Maybe I feel like I should just spend the $300 to get one of those. Like install I'm not gonna fucking do it, but boy, you just go to any restroom and they had it. Anyways, I went to go poop at that after that castle, and it was okay. One of the things I brought up when we first did this, Danny, and I'll bring it up again because I don't think it's right, and I apologize to the whole culture if that's just their culture. I apologize, but they don't wash their hands very thoroughly. I noticed about 75%. I don't know what.
Yeah, you told me about this. I didn't pay attention, so I don't know.
I noticed one time because I always notice when they come out of the pooper, especially post-COVID, they come out of pooping, and then they quick rinse and they're out. There's a lot of restrooms that don't even have soaps because they just rinse and they're out. Quick rinse.
You think they just think about it. They don't use toilet paper. If it's a bidet,
but there's still a lot of germs floating around. You're still touching the
I know what you mean.
Touching
the little handles and stuff like that. But maybe they just, It doesn't seem like they have a cholera outbreak in Japan, so it must be. People must be, I don't know, just fine, I guess.
Like I said,
but I know what you mean.
It was still.
Oh shoot! What if they? No, they have to wash their hands. I know they wash their hands if they're food. after like employees who work at the food places.
Maybe.
Oh God. Oh God.
Anyways,
All right, let's move
one
on.
of
Yeah.
one of the highlight Kyoto, by the way, Danny. I'll be upfront about it. Kyoto, one of my favorite cities now, and probably the most enjoyable city on the trip.
Do you want to say to people what kind of like Kyoto, what kind of environment it is?
It's very chill. It's very old. I don't know too much about the culture, but it feels very old school with new school touches. You could
Yeah.
kind of you walking through the streets and it feels like it's Japanese culture all around, obviously, but
Yeah.
it
was the
it's
old
small
capital.
streets. It was the old capital, you said?
It was the first capital, yes. Then it was moved to Tokyo, but it
How
was
did they do
Kyoto
that?
was like in Guatemala. No, they had to move Antigua, and then to Guatemala City. It's
It's
just
It's a beautiful town, beautiful little city with lots to see. I don't remember. I think the second day we were there, we went to those shrines, those red shrines, the one that's a big old row, long rows of those shrines. That was a lot of walking, Danny. A lot of uphill, up climbing up that mountain.
It looks a
I was
lot. I never
tired.
been to. It looked a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. So everyone always says you'll probably see them on Instagram or TikTok or whatever. And they're like, get here super early, everybody, so you could avoid the crowds. No, Danny. What you gotta
There was
do?
nobody.
Well, yeah, there were a lot of people there. But what you gotta do is just
Okay.
climb higher. Just
Oh,
climb.
because people stop.
People
People
stop.
just stop.
There's like a halfway mark, basically, where people stop, take pictures. You notice it because everyone's sitting around there. Like they sit there for a little bit. But if you keep going up another 10 minutes or so, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, there's not as many people anymore. So like you walk up a little bit, you have time for pictures, and it looks the same. It looks maybe even nicer because there's less people in there.
Yeah.
Very beautiful. A lot of old people do it. I noticed a lot of old people, and I remember thinking to myself, well, I mean, if this old man who is limping up the mountain could do it, would Jason toughen up?
Hey man, that's all it takes. That's all it takes. To be honest.
It was very worth it. I liked it. It was a lot of nice scenery there. A little mini bamboo forest as well. We also went to the bamboo forest. I think a different day, maybe the day after. We went to the bamboo forest. It was raining. It was pouring. I don't know if you saw my Instagram.
I think I did. Yes.
It was pouring there, and it was worth it, Danny. Dana was
It was
concerned
fine,
I was
right?
going to get sick. Dana was concerned I was going to get sick. I didn't get sick.
You don't get sick from getting wet. That's just a myth.
I agree.
That's just a myth.
You got to
know,
get the virus, right?
people here get sick. Like people get wet all the time. I don't get sick.
I was fine. I was fine getting wet. There was a moment, Danny. Dana was shopping at, I think it was the Rila Kuma store. I got myself an ice cream. I had myself an umbrella. I was just sitting there, just eating my ice cream.
And you're
And
enjoying
boy,
it, right?
it was the best. It was just so great looking up, and I was like, wow, this is nice. I miss it so much. I kind of like sad now talking about it because it was just such a great relaxation moment for me.
Japan, it can be that. If you have the means to move over there and be okay to live somewhere outside the city, you'll be fine. If you like the kind of, the kind of tranquility that Japan can have, respect to nature that they have.
You know what I think that is,
So-
because they do have a genuine respect for their nature, and you can kind of sense it. And I think it's because everywhere we went, Danny, everywhere, there was always student, like Japanese students on what do they call field trips,
Yeah.
to check out the scenery and all. So I think they teach them at a very young age, like you have good times here, now respect it in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it this way. Keep it clean. And I respect that. I respect that because everyone's right. Everyone's right. Whenever you hear people saying it's a super clean city, country, very respectful country, very courteous. Everyone cares about others, and everything they do is so meticulous and thought out because they just want convenience as well. Like they want your life to be easier.
Mm-hmm.
Not like as tourists, but just in general, like everyone's life to be a little easier, and that's by adding little little things that are gonna make it easier.
Little trinkets
going
everywhere.
like going up the escalator, then you have to stand on the left side and then walk up the right if that's what you choose. Just things like that where it's like you gotta consider other people who are around you.
They do consider a lot. In Japan, they don't have a lot of different cultures because it's so hard to get even a passport to even live in Japan for most foreigners. Because they want to keep the tradition, which I kind of agree, Jason, to be honest. I kind of agree in a way because when you have a place where it has so many cultures, too many ideas, some of them can be like, no, I don't like the idea. You know, they can contradict themselves. In
talking
Japan,
about the
they don't
US?
do that. Yeah, I mean, US. Look at US, yeah.
We don't
Pretty
have.
much.
I think there's an argument that there's no actual culture here. Adrian says so. Not fat friendly. I would disagree. I wouldn't say it's not fat friendly, but it is a lot of walking. I don't know. You gotta
It's
be
fine.
you
I
gotta
don't-
be ready to walk. It's not.
I done hikes and I'm fat. I done hikes and I'll be fine. I mean, if you walk a little bit, just practice.
Danny, you're not fat. Come on, don't
Just
do that to
practice.
yourself.
I'm just saying. Yeah. You know,
Oh, practice walking. Like you're saying,
Yeah.
like just walk.
just walk.
It is a lot of walking. You have to be ready to walk. Especially, well, I don't know if it was because in Kyoto our hotel, it wasn't like in the center of everything, but it was at a good location where we could walk to a lot of different things. So we're walking to the train that's about 10 minutes away, and then you do that every day, and it kind of gets a little tiring. But if you're just ready to walk, it should be fine.
It should be fine. Yeah.
So we did the shrines, we did the bamboo forest there. We went to the oldest restaurant in Japan. Oh,
Which
I didn't plan this, Danny. These have just
Yeah, I
been
know. You
these have
told me
just been
about this.
chilling there. These things that I forgot Diana got. Then she gave some right here.
there we
1465. 14. These are so deep fried soba cookies. You guys want some?
It's 1465. Can you do an ASMR right now, real quick?
Oh sure.
Jason's about to eat some
Welcome
crispy.
Welcome everybody to Jason's ASMR. Today we are going to be eating deep fried soba cookies, flavored salt and sesame. And you're probably wondering, that's not a cookie. It looks like a pretzel stick. Well, guess what? Fuck you. It's soba noodles. Yum. Should I do this for a living, Danny? Should I do it like ASMR? How was that?
Jason.
This is not me joking at all. This is I swear. This is 100. Look at my look. I'm not
Let me
even
see.
kidding. This is not being funny. This is where we get the extra money. By you doing this.
This is where we get the extra money, Jason. This
Okay.
is it. With
Let's
your
do it.
boys like that, this is where we get it.
I'm down. Give me that money.
That's it.
Give me that
Yeah.
money so I go back to Japan.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this place is known with their specialty is soba noodles. I think that's redundant. I think soba is Japanese for noodles. Yes, I
I think
believe
it
I'm
is.
correct.
I think it is.
Um,
I'm not sure. Yeah.
they're known
I
for
think
the
it is. You
soba.
remember?
I think I don't remember if I got cold noodles and then Diana got the hot, basically soup. I don't remember, but we tried both. Delicious stuff, Danny. Delicious. And what they do for you, Danny, you get your nice little tea. We got some hot sake. Diana, correct me. I don't know if she's in there. She hasn't said anything. If you're in there, talk in chat or something. I don't remember if we got hot sake here. I think we did get hot sake here. We also got some tea. And what they do, Danny, by the end of your meal, they give you a nice little hot cup, and on the top it says, "This is the water from the water we cooked the soba in," and you pour that into your tea, and you get some nice, very nutritious soba tea that was really good, Danny.
That looks pretty good.
Oh, you
I'm
looked
looking
it
at it
up.
right now. I'm looking it up. Yeah.
Honke owariya. Honke owariya. If you could flip that. Sorry, it's backwards, but
Honke Owaria.
thank you.
Honke Owaria.
We also got some mochi from there, Danny. This was the mochiest mochi ever, and it was delicious.
Like-
They put grounded soba that tasted like peanut dusting on top of it.
Oh yes.
It was
Yes.
so chewy and just like
Oh yeah.
it was so good.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at the video right now.
I'm getting so hungry thinking about it.
Most people say, why the Japanese don't get fat? Well,
most of the food that they eat, it's just. You said it was delicious, right? The soba noodles. What it was just the soba.
It was soba. I think this plate also came with tempura.
Tempura.
I think we got some tempura with that one. I could be mixing up. I wish I had my phone here too. Well, I guess I have my phone, but you know what I mean. To look at the pictures and go through it probably make my life easier to explain.
I'm looking at the meal. Yeah.
But it's also the portions, Danny. These I've been saying this to most people. This is Jason-sized portions. As you can see, I'm not a heavy eater. I don't eat a whole lot always. And the Japanese portions are always just perfect for me.
They're not small or they're not big.
They're perfect for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't usually finish a whole. You go get ramen, especially here in the U.S., and they just fucking serve you in a big ass bowl. And the bowls aren't conservative either, but they're not the size bowls that you get of ramen here.
Mm-hmm.
And over there, I'm finishing every last bill. It's part of ASMR episode number 2. I'm gonna get some ramen.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good. That's a good ASMR right there.
Ramen? Slurping on ramen? You gotta slurp on it in Japan to let them know that you're enjoying it.
Oh, yes.
And yeah, you hear it everywhere. Usually I'm not a fan of this, Danny. I don't like listen. Here it is. You guys want a confession, everybody? I don't like ASMR because I don't like to hear. Well, I don't like mukbang. I don't like mukbang at all. Like, I don't like hearing anyone chew their food with their mouth open.
Cheers, you're not the only one. Trust me.
I hate it so much, and some people do it, and it's just so loud.
I know how somebody who falls asleep at this by listening to ASMR, but it's the regular ASMR, not the eating ASMR.
Not the mukbang.
Not the mukbang ASMR, which that's the one I'm like, okay. I can hear the other one where like you just talking really like really lowly. You're just telling me how great they are.
Is that what I sound like? Because I don't love it.
No, you sound way better.
I think this is also. We were walking down to Market. I think we also got a plate of tempura in Kyoto, where we got a nice glass of beer. Nice glass of beer, Danny. Beer never tasted so good. Let me tell you.
Right?
Beer never tasted so good with Denise says cringe. She did not like you doing that. Nice glass of beer with that tempura was delicious.
Do you know which beer it was? Do you know which one it was?
I don't remember.
It was a light beer power. It's one of those popular light beers that they have.
I don't know.
But,
I'm sure I have a picture on my phone, but that's not gonna happen right now. Diana, if you're out there, we got 4 concurrent viewers in here. Who's out there? I know Adrian's there. Denise is there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was saying if anyone's gonna. No. We also had some Japanese pancakes. We had some American pancakes there as well. A lot of pancakes were had at this trip.
Yeah, I'm surprised you guys have many pancakes.
They like their sweets in Japan. They love their sweets. They love their pastries. They know how to make pastries.
They know the assignment. They know the assignment.
We're gonna get to assignment knowing once we hit Osaka. No, they always know their assignment, but that was just my little segue to get to Universal Studios in Japan.
Which we're gonna be the last part, Jason, before we end the podcast, because this is where the one you did not talk about a lot.
I feel like
to us,
I didn't talk.
You haven't.
I'm probably gonna have to come back, look at Kyoto stuff again on my phone, and then be like, oh, that's right, because I'm sure there's a lot I missed.
But Universal. I want to just talk about Universal.
So when we got to Osaka. Oh, by the way, since you said you want people to know about like the money and money saving, we got our hotel rooms from the Chase Sapphire Preferred Ultimate Rewards portal, and we were able to find 3-star hotels that were like $50 a night, about on average $50 a night, and that was a lot of money saving. And then they also give you $50. The Chase the credit card, it gives you $50 for a hotel. So basically, that we got one night for free on Chase. So that's just a little bit more money saving.
That's a tip. That's a tip from Jason. Hey Chase, start sponsoring us right now. We're giving you guys a bunch of sponsoring right now.
I'll take the points. I'll take more points. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Everything went on my card
Mhm.
for more points. What was I saying? We were talking about. Was I talking about Kyoto yet or no? Osaka.
Osaka.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was just saying that the hotel room tiny. It's tiny. Like
You don't need much.
especially when you have 4 large luggages or at least 2 large luggages and then 2 small ones, and the room was crowded. But I mean, come on, like how much time? Diana and I are very much not. We're not people who are traveling or go somewhere and want to stay in a hotel or resort or just chill. We like to go out and walk and explore and try their food and all that mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, how it should be.
Well, I mean, for some people like to go. Like if people go to Hawaii, a lot of people go to just chill.
Oh,
at
you're
the
talking about the
beach.
resorts.
Well,
Yeah.
just in general. Like if they go to a new country, they like to just chill and not go on a freaking mountain hike, like Diana and I did. But that's what we prefer, and that's what we enjoy doing. That's what we do it for.
Mm-hmm.
So we get to Osaka. First day. I think we walked towards. We walked towards a market, one of the markets. I forgot if we were going for something specific or not. But anyways, we come across a pizza place, a Canadian-owned pizza place. Great stuff there. Great stuff. You get in the mood for random things. Some people, I think, would be a little disappointed on.
Is when you
that.
try that. Yeah, why
Yeah,
you
like,
trying
why you
pizza
gonna-
when you can? Yeah.
Look, you get curious, you get cravings. Some people want this or that. You can't always just be eating like. Anyways, great
What's
food
that
though.
place?
I was
Slices. What's it called? Slices.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have a great vegan menu. Really good stuff there. We enjoyed that place. It's kind of nice also listening to English speakers. There's something like I don't know if it's just like missing a slice of home slices. I don't know if that's what it is, but it was good food. It was a good pizza. In Osaka, we also ate at this place. Look up, Danny, Okiniyaki. I might be mispronouncing, but it's called Oko. And
Mhm.
they
It's a popular chain, right? Or no?
no
Is it a chain?
no. So this place,
Okonomiyaki.
I think Oko and then space Okonimiyaki. I don't know
Yeah.
how to pronounce it.
Okonomiyaki. Yeah, Okonomiyaki.
This place,
Oko Japanese street food. See?
this is just it's basically pan fried noodles with a bunch of veggies, and then you get whatever you want on there.
So good.
This place is owned and ran by this one little Japanese woman, Danny. She does
Oh, you were
everything.
telling about this. Yeah.
She does freaking everything. I don't know if she's because the place opens like at 11 and then it stays open till like 2 a.m. or something. Or
Holy
correct me on those hours, Danny, since you're looking at it if you see it. But I don't know if she's there all day. But I was reading a little thing that she has posted up and
6
saying
p.m. to 2 a.m. It says right here.
6 p.m..
6 p.m. But
I thought they opened earlier, or she opened earlier.
or maybe it's a different one. Yeah, this is vegan options. Happy Cut.
That
I'm
sounds
looking
like
at.
that sounds like that's the one.
It says 6 p.m. too. It's right on lot. There's a Lawson close by.
Well, I mean, there's a Lawson close by everywhere, you know.
Yeah, there's a bedding store. Is this the one? We will send it to you. How about I just send it to you?
I don't know if I'll be able to open it on Discord though.
Well, anyways,
Okonomiyaki Osaka restaurant. I think we're looking at the same one. So on this little thing,
Okay.
she has posted a bunch of awesome vibes in there, Danny. Awesome vibes. She got some
Yeah, it
like,
looks-
Japanese rock on and tiny place, a bunch of writing
It's-
everywhere. People
it says Oko gluten-free food, vegan, vegetarian.
they have options. They have options for vegan, vegetarian. I got a teriyaki chicken. Okonomiyaki. Okonomiyaki.
Okonomiyaki.
Thank you. But it says, sorry if the wait is long. I'm just a single Japanese lady running this. Well, I used to have another person, but it didn't make. She basically kept the prices the same, so she got rid of her help so she could keep the prices nice and cheap.
Oh,
And she takes the
man.
orders. She's cooking all the food by herself. The best
Jesus.
best gyozas I've ever tasted were from this place.
From her.
Because I don't know, Diana, again, if you're out there, Diana. She's leaving me hanging.
Yeah.
It tasted like the veggies that were inside the gyozas were already like soaked in ponzu. Is what it tasted like. I think. I don't know what it was, but like it was delicious. Nothing's ever been as good as that for gyozas. It was the best gyozas ever. The food, the okonomiyaki, was also really good as well.
Okonomiyaki.
Very good drunk food. It seems like. I wasn't drunk, but I assumed.
With the beer.
Yeah, I think I just had water this time. But yes, it was a long wait time just because, small. She kind of runs the whole thing. It's a small little place.
Hey, but you try something to,
If you're out there listening and you go to this place, I wrote a message on the wall. You get, she has like Sharpies around and you get to like write stuff. And I put something like saludos saludos a Guatemala or something like that. I don't remember what I put. I don't remember what I put. I put something like that. But yeah, you put a little message on there. It was cool. That place was really good, Danny. That was one of the best places.
That looks pretty good. No, I'm looking at it right now. It looks pretty cool. It looks really good, the food too.
I was looking for yakisoba. We were a little confused on if yakisoba and okonomiyaki was the same thing. It's not, but we landed at this place, and no.
But now you know okonomiyaki.
Yeah,
Tastes like.
Yeah, and it was really good. It was really good, Danny. I gotta say.
You probably have a place over there down South California. So.
Yeah, I now that I know
sure.
what it is, I've seen places that have it on the menu.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be the same.
Yeah, but there's Japanese people who know how to make it. I'm pretty sure. Just you can find a place. So.
Maybe my brother, is, I think she's been on here. Denise and I we went to Koreatown about last weekend, and we went to a Korean restaurant, and I turned around, I saw there were Latinos cooking, and I was like, you guys want to go somewhere else?
Oh, Jason!
I
you
mean,
know they make the best food.
But I mean, I don't know. It was their first time getting Korean food in Koreatown.
It was not, you wanted like traditional.
Yeah, this one felt very, very modern and anyways, that's beside the point. That's just off topic. I was just thinking about that right now. The food was great. Here in Japan. That was the first day. I think the next day we went to Universal Studios in Japan. Now, this Universal Studios, Danny, is better than the one we have here.
Jason, look, you were telling about this, right?
Yeah.
And we know Japan is gonna have best at pretty much a lot of things, and I'm pretty sure Universal Studios. It's just over here. They don't want to change a lot of things. You know that. They want to keep it classic, and I feel like the things you were telling me over there, I want to go because they focus a lot on anime.
They have like a section that is a revolving. I don't want to say revolving. That's not the word. But they changed the anime that they're showing off periodically. Yeah. So I think before it was like One Piece, for example. And then this time,
Titan, it was 1 point.
Yeah, this time it was Jujutsu Kaisen that they had a 4D show that was very lame, as I was telling you last night.
Yeah, but you didn't bring me a store. You were at the store. You didn't bring me any shit.
I told you that you were sleeping, Danny. Was that this morning?
Yeah, you were telling me about this morning. I didn't know.
Oh,
that's fine, Jason. That's fine.
You were sleeping.
Cool.
I was messaging you guys. What is this? And you guys were sleeping. You guys didn't respond. It's not my fault, Danny. What do you want me to just stick around? What they do lame over there though, Danny? They close like at 8 p.m. and it was like 7 p.m. And I think the idea for them was if the line is more than an hour, you're just not getting in line because then it closes at 8. So by the time I think we went to Super Nintendo World Land, whichever it is, and by the time we were done with that, we went back out to the park and we were gonna go get in line for something else, and it was closed. Like they didn't let any more people in line.
That's weird.
But it was still like 7. It wasn't even closing time yet. It was pretty lame. It was pretty lame. The Wizarding World over there is pretty much the same, but they have the black. What is it called? The Black Lake. They have the lake where Harry and
was fighting.
Expecto Patronum.
Yeah, that's the one.
I think that's what he says, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
With the yeah, because I think the Patron comes around.
The Patrona. The
Correct me if I'm
Patron.
wrong. The Patron. Got my drink on my two-step. They have that, and that looks pretty cool. That was really cool. But otherwise, it was the same, except that the ride doesn't break down every hour. Danny, what I was also telling you last time was that the line
That's true.
efficiency is amazing in Japan.
And there's a lot of people, you said, right?
There's a lot of people. The lines are usually, the wait times are usually wrong, and they're usually less than what they tell you. I don't know
So
what
it's
it
kind
is.
of like a good surprise. It's kind of like a good surprise.
It's kind of a great surprise because you don't really sit there for a while. You're kind of constantly walking. You stop for a little bit, and then you keep walking. It's great. They've really mastered efficiency and whatever they're doing with the lines. It's great. The only
What
one
do
that
you think? What do you think it was?
I have no idea. I think
Yeah.
so. At least the one in Disneyland, which we'll get to another day. I think they have a lot of rides where they have a waiting / show part before the actual ride. So I think that like helps, at least mentally, for people to be like, look, we're not in line anymore. We're actually doing this, but you're still kind of waiting to get into the actual line. I don't know what it is, but the only one that felt long was, I think, what is that character's name? Conan the Detective? Is that right?
There's a Conan the Detective? Oh.
Yeah, they in Universal Studios they had some Conan the Detective thing. I don't remember
the
what
little
that
kid.
was. Yeah,
It's
the
like a
little
little
kid.
kid.
The little kid. I don't
Yeah.
remember if that's what that. Anyways, we were on a roller coaster, Danny. That was really cool. I think it
Uh-huh.
might be a little too much for you. No offense.
No offense. I don't care.
Okay. Detective Conan. Thank you, Adrian. They had a roller coaster, and they have like 5 songs that you could choose from while you're on the ride. And then I put on "Happy" by Pharrell just because the other songs I was 3 of them were songs I didn't recognize.
Yeah.
And then I forgot what the other one was. So I was
What
just
was the name of the roller coaster?
oh, I don't remember. I can't remember what it was.
Oh.
I can't remember what it was, but it was very fun, like listening to the music while you're on the roller coaster. A little scary. It was a pretty scary roller coaster, actually. I remember looking at it. I was like, it's going pretty slow. I don't think it's going to be that exciting, but it was very thrilling. You're
Really?
You're like on there and you're like waving hi to people that are down there because everything is about waving, Danny. People at this Universal Studios, the employees were so nice, and you just want to say hi to everybody. So we are saying
it's
hi
called-
to everybody.
The Hollywood Dream?
Hmm.
I don't know. It looks pretty big. It looks like a big. Oh no, this is not for me. I'm okay. This is not a fun roller coaster.
Is that what it's called? Oh yeah,
It's just
yeah. This is the one
yeah.
that.
No, that's not. I'm okay.
And then what we wanted to do afterwards and get back in line where they were like, sorry, we're closed, like the lines are closed now, was it goes backwards. There's one that goes regular, and then there's one that goes backwards. We did the regular
And that's
one.
fun.
That sounds awesome. I was very sad that we couldn't do the backwards one.
That's fine. Okay.
The backdrop.
Alright. Okay. Yeah.
What
Ah.
happened?
No, I don't. Thinking about it stresses me out.
The one of the fun original ones they have over there is they have a Jaws ride, Danny, and it's not like a thrill ride. You're just like you go in a boat. The line is cool because it's like you're in Amity. What is it? Amity Lake, Amity City, whatever the place is called. So that's really
the movie.
yeah from the Jaws movie, and you're kind of going through there. And
That's
makes
pretty
it feel-
cool.
And you're on the
Hey.
boat. And then the lady's was talking in Japanese, so I don't know what she was saying, but you kind of get the gist of what she's saying. Like, hey,
Yeah.
welcome everybody to the tour. And then it's like, oh no, is that a shark? And she
has a gun.
She busts out a fucking shotgun. And she
Yeah,
bam!
look at this.
And it was like, oh damn! She was right in front of me too, and I was like, damn. She mistimed some of her shots and with the cue. That's okay. That's okay. We forgave her. But it was actually really cool, right? It was fun. There was a stupid white boy
See.
sitting next to me who was just like, he was like this whole time. Is American boy.
Ugh.
And I was like, fucking enjoy this.
Dude,
dude.
fucking enjoy.
Get
It's
in
not
it.
going waving everywhere. What's up?
Yeah.
Get in it.
Jesus Christ. That looks pretty cool though.
Pissing me off.
That looks pretty cool. Oh, look, that boat's going down. I don't want to see no more. I want to see this in person.
Yeah, it
This is
was
alright.
it was
Yeah.
pretty fun. It was a pretty cool thing. They have a Spider-Man ride over there,
Uh-huh.
We got pizza from this place and over there as well. Wait, what did we get? I don't remember. But they had a Spider-Man ride. Unfortunately, the Jurassic Park ride, the Velocicoaster, whatever it's called, that was down. I was looking forward to that ride.
Isn't it the same thing?
No,
Is there one over here?
no, they have one like that, but they have a different like actual roller coaster ride.
Oh, okay.
We went.
Oh, the Spider-Man one is kind of like just like the Transformers in
Yeah.
Universal, right?
Yeah, but like for some reason, well, it's cooler because it's Spider-Man. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
You know what I
It's like
mean?
the
Like,
old school Spider-Man, not
Yeah.
not the Marvel Spider-Man.
the whole line queue. You're inside of. Oh shoot! The name of the newspaper is leaving me.
Bugle.
Yeah, you're
Is it
inside the
Bugle?
Daily Bugle,
Uh-huh.
a newspaper factory.
Ah,
Pretty cool.
okay,
You go
okay.
through like the offices. You see Peter
That looks pretty
Parker's.
cool. Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
That was pretty cool, Danny. The Super Nintendo World was pretty cool.
That was
Um,
pretty cool. It just looks like they have a lot more rights than the one in Universal.
There's a yeah. We
There's
didn't
a lot
finish everything.
more.
We weren't able to do everything.
Damn.
Yeah, we weren't able to do anything. The Universal over there is better. Like that's for sure. They had at the Super Nintendo World, Danny. They had the poster and the wall where you know in Nintendo Super Mario 64 you jump into the painting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had that. They had that over there. You
Oh.
bet your ass I got pictures of me jumping into a painting.
that
I didn't know. I give a shit. I don't care who makes fun of me.
looks pretty
Well, I
cool.
cared a little bit. I was very shy at first, but then I was like, you know what?
Guys,
Get with
who
it.
cares,
Get with it.
Jason?
The land was pretty cool. Not a whole lot to do, but at the same time, there's a lot to do
It's
if you
just-
want to do everything.
It's just the idea, and also the little things that you have to the wristband, right? You have to get, and then you do like the little. Yeah.
My niece went to Universal yesterday.
Oh,
So
she took it.
yeah, I let her borrow, but yeah, I got one of the wristbands. I got the gold one, exclusive to Japan, Danny. I had to do it.
Oh,
I had to do it.
I know, because they only had the Peach, Luigi, and Mario, right?
They had Toad, Yoshi.
Oh, Yoshi. Okay,
I think that's it. So this one was a gold Mario one.
that was pretty cool.
Um,
Damn, man, I want to go. Yes, Jason, I want to go to Japan. So you pretty much what you ate in Japan? I mean, in Universal. Sorry, Universal. You
Universal.
say you had pizza.
yeah, I think it was pizza though. Oh yeah, we got pizza and then some chicken, some Japanese fried chicken, I believe. I also
Okay.
got. We got that. We tried the Mario. I don't know if you've seen it. It looks like their hat, and it's basically just like
Like the bun, just a bun,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a steam bun. Yeah.
yeah, but it wasn't very good, Danny. I gotta be honest with you.
So it was marinara sauce or whatever it's supposed to be in there.
Oh no, not that,
Okay.
not that.
No, I know what you're talking about, but I thought it had like a marinara sauce inside the Mario one.
No, this one was sweet.
Okay.
This one was a dessert. It was fine. It was whatever. What else did we eat there? I'm trying to see if I could find all the restaurants. I'm looking at stuff here so I could jog my memory. The food just didn't look great. There's long lines for everything with food.
I feel like I do feel like Disney here does a little better on food stuff like that, but I don't know. I haven't been to those places, so I don't know.
What do you mean they do better? Like,
They change it up often.
oh yeah, they like to. Yeah, you're right with that. I mean the Disneyland over there does too, but something about I don't remember what we ate here. I mean, I guess
Yeah,
it wasn't great if I don't remember.
You probably did. Yeah.
I don't remember having many bad experiences with food in general in Japan though.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty much always good. I'm still trying to see if there's quite a bit to eat. We must not have ate too much here.
You guys didn't. Yeah, you guys were probably just focused on trying to get all the rights. There's a lot of food, Jason.
We got a peach flavored popcorn. That was really good.
Okay.
That was really good, Danny.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here, Jay. You guys didn't try.
Oh, this is what the pizza we got. The 4 cheese and honey pizza. with
And was it
fries.
good?
It was good. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, no, it was really good. Shoot, I can't remember.
They have a turkey leg flavored popcorn at Jurassic Park.
They love their flavored popcorn in these theme parks. We're here for it. We're here for it. Danny. It was really good.
So you say Universal Studios in Japan better than America Universal?
Easy. Like
Now, do they do horror stories? Oh, sorry, cut you off. Like horror haunted houses?
I don't know if they do the type that we have here. They also don't do the tram, obviously, because they don't have real recording backlots over there in their Universal, at least. So that was, I mean, that's one of the best attractions, you know.
Okay.
Okay. But they don't have that over there, unfortunately, and that's fine. They had a bunch of other stuff too. Yeah, the Jujutsu Kaisen, the real 4D. It was very lame, Danny. Very lame.
I mean, like I said, they probably didn't spend too much time on it.
Oh, they do have horror nights.
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. They have Chucky,
Street Zombies, Zombie to Dance.
Biohazard. They have Biohazard stuff. So that's from
yes,
Capcom.
I remember seeing this a long time ago. They give like actual, not real guns, but they give you like a gun to pretend like you're shooting at the zombies.
So you're telling me, Jason,
do we have to
that
go?
not just
What happened, Danny?
we have to end it here. All right, Jason. So you have fun. Okay, Jason, have fun.
Wait. Let's finish with Japan. Let's finish with Osaka. I know we're getting close here.
It's because Jason is making me want to just go, and I hate it. So I'm looking right now. You know what I'm seeing right now? I'm seeing what they had last year at the Horror Nights. They had the Universal Monsters, which I think we kind of have that, right?
Yeah.
And then they had the Biohazard Extreme, that's from Capcom. That's Resident
Evil, yeah. They've had this one for a bit now. I remember when it first released, when it like first became popular years ago, and I was like, that sounds awesome.
It was pretty cool.
I'm happy to see that it's still there.
And they have Chucky, Call of Chucky, because of the show, I guess.
They're gonna have
Sherlock
Chucky,
Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes.
I don't know what this Sherlock Holmes is. Zombie the Dance. I don't know about that one. Rat-tat-tat, Hollywood Dream Ride.
Classic.
Wonderland.
Your body is Wonderland.
With Elmo.
Yeah, they have Elmo.
My body isn't okay. Jason, thank you.
And then the next day we stayed in Osaka. Oh, I think the next day is when we went to look at that Glico, the Running Man guy. It was more walking and more sightseeing in Osaka and walking around and eating different things and going to.
Do you remember?
One of the missions was to get some certain Bape shoes that I found that were at one store in Kyoto. They were in the store in Kyoto, and they only had them like a size 13. Well, I wasn't looking for shoes. I just saw them and I really liked them.
Which one was it?
I'll show them to you later.
Okay.
And they had them in Kyoto, but they were size 13.
Okay.
Danny, we went. They had like 2 stores maybe in Kyoto. They had like 3 or 4 in Osaka. Maybe it was just like 2 or 3 in Osaka as well, actually. Vape stores, and they weren't there. They weren't there, Danny.
Were they new or they're recent release?
They were a collaboration with Adidas.
Oh.
So they weren't at all the stores, not at all the vape stores.
And you were ready to buy it. You don't buy stuff like that often.
You know me. You know me.
Yeah.
People are like, Jason, you're so freaking cheap. You're so freaking cheap. Why didn't you ever spend...
Nobody has said that, but okay.
People can't... You can have... Adrian's about to text... He's about to message right now. Call me cheap. All these jerks call me cheap. But guess what? You know why I do it, Danny.
You go to these experiences. You go to these experiences.
Now I get to go to Japan. I get to, go to Universal over there. We get to explore, walk around Osaka, eat different food. I forgot what else we ate in Osaka. Oh, we had I think this was in Osaka. It's a lot of things jumbled around, but you're right. We're coming to the end. This is pretty much the end of Osaka. Pretty much.
Trying to remember. Yeah, we'll talk about what happened next because I think the next part is pretty excited too.
You went.
Got
a lot to talk about with Disneyland.
Yeah, and also Studio Ghibli, which I didn't know. There is a fucking park about it. So
A museum. It's a museum, Danny. Ghibli Museum, Mitaka.
is it Ghibli? By the
Ghibli.
way, Ghibli, not Ghibli. which I
Dana was
getting
saying that
confused.
Dana says it could be pronounced either way because Miyazaki loves Italian stuff, and in Italy
Oh, he
they
definitely does. Yeah.
and in Italy they say it's a Ghibli.
It is a Ghibli.
Ghibli.
Mon Nintendo. We just learned a new
Ghibli.
word. Futoto idiota.
What does that mean? Idiot foot?
Fucking idiot.
Oh wow. Wow. That's really
But it doesn't sound bad, right?
I don't
it's-
know.
it
It sounds
doesn't-
pretty bad.
A futoto idiota.
Oh, come on. Don't call me that. Anyways, there's a lot to talk about. You're right, Danny, because I forgot about that too. And
Look, I'm gonna end this with a twist, Jason. All right. Now I'm gonna have you tell a joke. Last minute joke with Jason.
oh shit.
Last minute joke with Jason.
I was not ready for this. I used to hate facial hair. But then it grew on me.
Say the end, Jason. Just say the end. I can't say it no more. Just say the end.
What you always say. Just say it.
This was a terrible experience for myself. I'm so embarrassed. I am so embarrassed. Thanks everybody. Man, you really threw me off my groove there again. Thank you everybody for watching / listening. For those of you live, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Adrian, for commenting. Appreciate you.
It was Josh.
Josh.
That's what he said. It was trash.
Oh, trash. Yes. Don't forget to turn on click that bell notifications so you get to get notified when we go live here on YouTube. Follow us on everything. Christian's here. Maybe too late. I don't know. Christian's there. What up, baby boo? Follow us on Instagram, Sunday Morning Tangents. Get us on all your podcasts, your favorite podcast platforms. Watch us on YouTube, all that mumbo jumbo. Like, subscribe, comment, notify, all that. All of it. Message us.
Just
DM
all of
us,
it.
Talk
Yeah.
to us. We love it, and we love you.
Support the small streamers like us.
Support local streamers.
Yeah, support the local ones.
Support
you
the
know.
local ones.
Same way, support those people who are locally selling food. Support us.
Local business owners.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. We've been lovely. That's been Danny. I've been Jason, and we've been Sunday Morning Tangents on with a couple of 10
Gents.